Hello, I'm Robert Campos, and my presentation is on technology and education. It's a little funny picture for you. And my central question that I was asking is, what are the benefits that technology actually offers to education? And I found a few interesting key terms. The first being distance education, which is generally referred to as online education or taking online courses. It works instead of taking the regular kind of classic concept of sitting in the classroom with the teacher, and puts it on the internet, which is more accessible to a lot of the generations these days, especially with handheld computers and things like that. And so two different parts of this. The first part is synchronous instruction, which is pretty much the part of the online course which is taught with a teacher, not from the book, but as instruction, like with lectures and PowerPoint presentations like this, stuff like that. And the other part is asynchronous instruction, which is kind of like a coursework outline that you do as a student, starting at the beginning of the semester, ending at the end, and it's all due at the end. There's no due dates in the middle or anything, it's all just due at the end. And so, thesis statement I have, basically technology positively affects education by offering courses through distance education, and teachers can effectively instruct the digital generation by dividing online courses between synchronous instruction and asynchronous instruction. Students kind of learn at their own paces. Students tend to get all their homework done first and then go play. That's what they can do. If not, they can still learn at their own pace and be done by the end of the semester, as long as it's in. And using digital devices in the classroom focuses students, because they grow up with it around them all the time. From the time they come out, their mother's room. They're already filled with a generation that has a lot of technology. And why did I choose this topic? I am a student, and I use lots of technology day to day, and I've taken a lot of online classes, as you can see. Now, challenges I had were the interview. I've conducted an interview with an executive from Blackboard, and researching, kind of getting information about this topic is not really the easiest. It's not really very interesting. And so, yeah, the next part here is, this is some evidence I presented from a documentary on this subject. There were a couple of correspondents who went out for Digital Nation and Growing Up Online, which are they're two kind of technology education-oriented programs shot on PBS. Rachel Dretson actually went out to one of the middle schools in New York called IS 339, that's its number, intermediate school. And this is a quote directly from the principal there, and it says that the successful integration of technology has boosted the students' academic performance by a factor of 2. That's 200%. That's a huge boost. So thank you, technology. And this interview with Blackboard Inc. executive Brett Fraser, he gave me a lot of very solid advice and good information on what Blackboard is, and also distance technology in a whole. So that was very successful. And so, what did I learn? I would say, for the thumbs up side, distance education software definitely goes on the pro side of the list, absolutely. And the students get to work on their own schedule, which is good if you work a lot, as I do, many of my friends do as well, so it just gets very hard having classes all the time. And the digital devices in the classroom are definitely a plus, especially if they've helped students all the way from intermediate school through college, like myself, again, so definitely works. And on the negative side, you know, it is very easy to plagiarize online. You can just copy and paste straight off the internet. Most of the time you can just search your questions on Google and it pops up just like that. Next is, students are very lazy. Often find myself procrastinating at the end of the semester. There's a lot of things due that I haven't prepared. And lastly, I would say that devices absolutely lead to multitasking, which leads to stuff like going on Facebook and Twitter and those kind of websites during class. It's just not, it's not very good. It ends up kind of harming your learning process, if you will. And so here's a little cartoon for you for the end, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.